Hi, welcome to this new playlist. In this playlist, we are going to discuss how to use Django and Python to create a very simple blog application. So basically, we are going to design the backend as well and some part of front end, not the entire front end. Like you can see, the UI is very bad. This is the application which I have made previously to show you as a demo so that you can get a detailed overview of what you are exactly going to make and what type of components should be present in our templates. Okay. So we are going to start our discussion by looking into this prototype. This is not a prototype. This is actually something that I have made. So you can make something similar to this or something better by using Bootstrap and some other libraries. Like you can do that, but the entire mechanism of how to use Django, how to use model view template architecture, which is also known as the MVT architecture, which you guys may know. So we are going to discuss about that, the logic behind how this thing works. Okay. So the first thing you can see here, this is actually a header one file, not header one. This is actually under a header one tag of your HTML. That means that is actually a title of our page. Welcome to Django Academy. So you can see this is almost constant in every page that you are going to see. Like in our next page, which is actually the description of the blog. The detailed description of the blog. There also this line is present. So this line is actually a constant. Okay. This is actually the image for that blog. This is actually the title of the blog. This is a short description. This line is a short description of the blog. This is the image of the author. This is the name of the author. And this is a small bio of the author. This is the date on which this blog is published. And this is a button to go to the next page. What is our next page? This is similar things are present here, like the image, the title, a little bit more description. The description is a little bit more, and the same author name, the date, and a button to go back. So what is basically happening? Now try to understand the architecture. What is basically happening? This is our first page, which is also by default the index.html page. Best practices to take. So this page is actually connected to a blog page, which actually describes the blog. Now one thing to notice, in this first page, there can be 2-3 blogs. Like this is the first blog, this is the second blog, this is the third blog. So for each blog, this detail page is different because the description is going to different. So for this blog, one blog page is available. For this, one blog page should be available, and for this also one blog page should be available. So the thing is, something is getting repeated, right? What is that thing? That thing is a basic structure of this blog page. Like first of all, we have this heading, then we have the image of the blog, then we have the title of the blog, that simple blog, then you have the description, then you have the author detail here, then you have the date here, and then you have the go back button here. So this thing is getting repeated, only the content is changing. So now if you guys are a little bit aware of how front end, how web development works, so you can know like this place can be filled up easily by data, which we can take from our databases. So basically what we are going to design, we are going to design a connection with the database that we are going to create by using the inbuilt functions of Django. Like the inbuilt database is normally SQLite, okay, SQLite.db that gets generated. So from that database, we will be taking our data and putting it here. Basically, what we are going to do, we are going to design a very simple blog application. So something that you should notice what we are going to use. We are going to use Semantic Ui. Okay. Now this is to make our UI a little bit better. I will show you a link. Or link is available in the description. You can see how Semantic UI can be used. It is mostly used with React as well. A very good UI library, I can say. A very good user interface designs are present. Very simple and very, a little bit simple and nicest to work with. Very easy to remember the class names as well. Okay. So you can use the Semantic UI. This is the first thing that we are going to use for our templates. Okay. And at the backend, we are going to use Django. Why we are going to use Django? We are going to use Django for three important things, which are also known as the model, view, and template architecture. In the model, we are going to create our databases by using these models, and I'm going to explain that as well by using migrations too, because migrations are needed. The database queries need to be changed from Python. We are writing the code in Python in model, but that need to be changed to the database query, which is SQL query. Before writing it into the database. So that thing will be done here by doing make migrations. This view will be giving us a better idea of what type of data we should pass to our templates. Okay. So this will be giving us the idea. This will be giving us how to render, how to render a template which is having blank spots to fill up with data. And we are going to pass the data in this view. And in this template, we are going to use our template tags, which I am going to explain. This is for loop, and this is for data. Okay, so I am going to explain that. So basically we are going to do this in this playlist. Now if you are a beginner in Django, or if you are a beginner in Python, you can understand very easily what we are going to do, because this project, or this simple project, can be used as a starting point for complex projects as well, because it has everything: the urls.py as well, the models.py, the views.py, and where to put the templates and how to put the templates. So in the next few videos, we are going to discuss how to do these things. Okay, thank you so much, guys. See you in the next one.